In today's episode on the Dive Saga channel, we're exploring a mystical and less traveled cenote, far off the beaten track. Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Saga channel. As you guys know, last month we did a Saga trip to Mexico, and of course, as you can maybe imagine, my camera didn't stop rolling. So this episode is another cenote diving episode. If you like scuba diving content, make sure to subscribe to the Saga channel and maybe check out our last episode with Tom St. George. That one is very interesting, but now we're going back to the jungle. Most commonly visited cenotes in the Quintana Roo province in Mexico are located around this highway, Federal Highway 307. From there, it can be anywhere from a 5-minute drive to a long trek into the jungle. Today's dive site, Cenote Orquidea, is located several kilometers inland from the 307 and for that reason, a lot less visited. If you subscribe to this channel or you've watched some of our other videos, then you know that cenotes are flooded caves, caverns, ponds or sinkholes that are typical in this area. Some cenotes are more like caves, while others have spectacular light shows to offer. In a few unique cases, cenotes have a hydrogen sulfide cloud on the bottom, formed by decomposing tree branches and leaves from the overhead jungle. Today's cenote, La Orquidea, is rumored to have such a hydrogen sulfide cloud, and quite a spectacular one. It's a long drive into the jungle, but I really don't mind. In my opinion, half of what makes a cenote dive spectacular is the cenote itself, but the other half is how you get there. The greater the effort, the more profound and rewarding the experience. Special shout out today to our cave guides Sofia, Carlito and Andrea. As always, diving in unfamiliar environments, it is best performed under the guidance of experienced professionals, regardless of your own certification level. This dive is again a side mount dive for me. Side mount is my weapon of choice when diving in deeper or more cavernous locations, since I'll have an extra air supply available that way. Depending on how you look at it, it's also easier to transport everything through the jungle. La Orquidea is a sinkhole type cenote. That means that the dive is literally right below us and we won't be entering any caverns on this particular dive. I take a moment to take it all in before the dive, and off we go. When I looked down, it was immediately pitch black. Not a sensation everyone enjoys, but I love it. At about 25 meters or 80 feet, the hydrogen sulfide cloud showed up. It was a thick one. Fearless, we dive through the cloud one by one and emerge in a different world. We checked out a couple overhangs, but realistically the best part of the dive isn't below the cloud at all. It's above the hydrogen sulfide cloud, where the pile of debris and petrified trees provide a spooky scenery. The contrast between the hydrogen sulfide cloud, the pile of jungle debris, and the super clear fresh water can create a sensation of flying above an island in a river. It's super trippy. In the debris, all manner of decaying life can be discovered, like this unfortunate grasshopper. A little bit further, we found an overhang with gigantic stalactites. The visibility this close to the surface really wasn't very good because it had rained the night before, so the jungle runoff made the water a little murky. Still, an impressive sight nonetheless. After a safety stop between the petrified trees, it's already time again to surface, but not without a last look up at the jungle canopy to take it all in. I enjoy many kinds of diving, but cenote diving will always hold a special place in my heart. To me, it strikes the perfect balance between exploration, nature and mysticism, and the more remote the cenote, the more impactful the dive. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out one of our other videos on this channel. Give us a like, leave a comment, that helps us in a great way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.